two big issues that are holding back this region and really the whole world from that better world that our hearts are longing to see. And the first big problem is this thing of conflict. Violent ways of settling disputes between nations, tribes, religions, even at universities, between groups that can't trust each other. And it's due to this lack of cohesion, failure to see a fellow human being as a brother and a sister. And this is really connected to this theme we have been reflecting on. If you look at Africa's military expenditures, it's ranging around 15 billion a year. So, these various countries, they're just pouring money every year into the military to the tune of 50 billion in Africa alone. And you ask yourself, who are they trying to fight or defend against? Colonialists, imperialists, communists? No. Almost all this fear and fighting is against fellow Africans. And 50 billion US per year. You can imagine the roads that can be built across this continent, the schools, the hospitals, the free education that could derive if we can just get this thing back down to something a little bit more reasonable. And then the second big challenge is corruption. This one is something that we all have seen. And these two actually are true around the world. Conflict and corruption. This one is due to lack of character and integrity. And according to the UN reports, they say this one is costing Africa about 88.6 billion. So if you combine these two, 50 billion, 88 billion, if we can solve those two problems, and it's your generation that really has to dig in and try and focus on this, you can see how much resources would be freed up. There are estimates that the GDP of Africa would double, and all this problem of jobs and economic opportunities would decrease.